Here's something I thought I'd show off here. This is our Hoover Floormate upright floor cleaner. We've had this machine now for quite a while, since the Christmas of 2013. And it was mainly bought to use for our garage here, where during the winter, when there's a bunch of snow and when the roads would get really muddy outside, to where it gets the floor here really messy. And so we bought this to use for cleaning up here. And I gotta say, it did work pretty decent, because I remembered when I tried it out, it seemed to do the job. But it only got used a couple times, and we haven't used it for a very long time since then. I thought I'd go ahead and do a video on this because not only I forgot to show this machine when we did a collection video, but also this machine is about to be junked, because not only I don't really care about this machine much anymore, but also it's got a problem to where it's not even worth fixing. It's got a motor bearing problem where it just sounds really dry, and if you ran it long enough, it would start to smoke. A replacement motor for this will cost just as much as buying another one of these, so it's not even worth my time or even the effort to fix this up. And I'm not even planning on buying another Floormate as well, because again, we just don't really use this at all, especially for the fact that this machine is not really designed or meant to be used for cleaning up outside here, because these are mainly used for cleaning the inside of the house. There are other machines out there that can not only be designed for cleaning up things like that, even our pressure washer we have, but also they're commercial grade to where they can hold up really well and not have to have the bearings go bad like this one did. So anyways, that's basically about it with this machine. It's not much special. It's just another Hoover floor cleaner. So it does have the trigger to spray the soap and solution on the floor. And this is what you call it, a clean boost. More like a clean surge on the Hoover carpet cleaners, where it would spray out more solution onto the floor and suck it right up. And then you also have this mode where you can either switch it to just vacuuming the floor with no brush turning and no solution spraying out, or you can switch it to wash, where the brushes were turned on and you're able to spray the solution off of the tank here. You do have your solution tank right here, where you just fill it up to the fill line right there. And of course, you only use Hoover products, which is, of course, that's what I always usually do. Or you can just get some solution that your local vacuum store would recommend to you. And also on the other side here, you have your dirty water tank, where not only dirty water can go through, but also all the dry soil that the machine would just pick up in dry mode instead. You do have a filter inside of here that you just take out and clean. My recommendation every time that you use this. And this, like I said, I think this has only got used a couple times, and I don't think the last person who used this machine ever cleaned this out at all, or unless we just had some really bad floors to where it really did make a permanent stain. So that's the model number, FH40150. And as you can see here, it's only got 3.5 amps. So it's not like something you'd find on a 12 amp machine, like on a vacuum cleaner. But I will say though, that's definitely not a quiet machine at all. Again, it did the job, but I think there are other better cleaners out there that can do a much better job than this. I also seem to recall that you lift this up to, I guess you can take this thing out to wash where all the solution comes into here. And then also inside of here, you just press those two little things and the spin scrub brushes come out. So again, not really much to say about this, just another Floormate. But I will overall say though that I really don't care about Floormates whatsoever or any other floor cleaner. They work, but my biggest criticism with them overall is just the amount of work and time that you put through these machines. Because not only you do take quite a while to mop your floors with these machines, but also you even do take the time to maintain these afterwards, or at least that would be my recommendation, to clean the tanks out, clean the brushes, all that good stuff, so that's ready for another use. Honestly, I think I could find that annoying, especially if you're using this once a week or whenever you mop your floors. I'd much rather take this. This is our mop that we use inside the house. It's a Rubbermaid. It's actually a wall cleaner, but I find that this also does an excellent job with mopping our floors, where we just take one of those mop pods, we wring it out in hot water, and you mop the floors with this, and you do the repeat process where you wring the heads out multiple times when it gets really dirty. It honestly does not only a very well job, but also it's very quick, very easy, and definitely more reliable too. We've had this thing for about over 30 years, probably when we've had this house built, and this one we've had for not very long, and it's already got a problem with it. Not to mention, we never even had to use soap for this at all. It's just hot water we've had to clean our floors with, and it does an excellent job. I wouldn't mind having a Floormate as a collector's item, but I personally would not use a Floormate at all for personal use. And this machine, I definitely would not buy another one of these, because I honestly don't really care about it collector's wise. But my grandfather does have a Floormate that I actually do have interest in having when he passes. And of course, there's a bunch of other Floormates that are much older than his, and even this one that I meant to collect, but just haven't really had the effort to getting, but I really should, because I definitely do like the looks of those older Floormates. It kind of reminds me more of like those Hoover steam vac carpet cleaners. So anyways, we'll quickly do a demo here. Not going to run it for very long, because not only sounds horrible, but I'm afraid that's going to smoke up here. By the time I'm done with this video, I'm actually just going to junk this. So, do you have your power switch on and off here? So we'll go ahead and turn it on. Then you switch it to dry mode. again, the spin split brush is turned off. So anyways, that's about it with this machine. If people like Floormates, then great, but personally, I don't really care about them. So there you have it. Since I'm out in the garage, thought I'd go ahead and show something off here. Both the Panasonic and the Kirby, I'm just gonna put back in my storage unit because I'm not really gonna have time to mess with these two yet, since I have quite a bit going on. I was able to bring both the Bissell Power Force bagged upright and this Dirt Devil push sweeper from my cousin's cabin over the weekend. I am going to just clean and service the Bissell up for my cousin as a courtesy for letting us go use the place, but I'm actually going to trade with her that for another Dirt Devil push sweeper because I actually want this thing. And over here, I was also able to pick up a few more machines as well. Probably about a month ago, I had a neighbor of mine who passed away, and so one of their kids decided to give these three to me. First one's a Hoover Nanolite. Second one's an Auric Lightweight Pro Plus. And this one is a Dirt Devil Swivel Glide Vision. My third one I now have. I also just recently picked up another Swivel Glide Vision, which is just like my green one, but it's blue. It's an older model to where the airflow actually goes on top of the filter instead of down like my green one. And it's also got a electronic light that turns on to where it would shut the vacuum down to let you know that either your filter is dirty or that you got a clog in the hose. But anyways, thought I'd go ahead and show you that as well. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you've enjoyed seeing the Hoover, which is about to be junked here after this. Thanks for watching.